Hello, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the Shahan Virtual Academy, and I'm here today again with the topic of integration. So let's get started. Thank you. Today we will discuss you about what is integration or by power. So basically we can divide the integration into five different parts. Number one, integration by power. Number two, integration by supposition. Number three, integration by parts. Number four, integration by partial fraction. And number five, integration by trigonometric ratio. With the help of these different types of parts, we can close all the definition of integration into one box of board. Okay, so it's so simple, and now we just are going to start from integration by power. Okay, what is integration by power? As you know that this x is equals to power n, so the differentiate of this power value is x n minus 1. So same like that we will do integration. This is the sign of integral, and this is basically integrand. Okay, so now we will differentiate it. So how we can differentiate? Its formula is x n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. Same thing will be we can divide with the power denominator. Okay, it comes in a denominator, and it's become your integration. So this is the integration of power. Let's suppose its application is x square plus 1 upon x. It's simple dx. So how we can do that with the help of integration by power? So first we just break its denominator into 2, and we are doing all thing and within this bracket. So it become x plus 1 over x dx, and now we separate out each term by integral and dx. So here x integral come from the left side and dx come from right side. Dx integral 1 over x dx. So as per rule, so it has the power 1, so it becomes x 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1 means x square upon 2. And you know that basically what is the integration? Integration is the antiderivative. So the derivative of ln x is 1 over x. So the 1 over x, the integration antiderivative of 1 over x should be ln x. Okay, so basically ln x plus c. So this is the, so please to say that this is the integration by power. Okay, so we use this formula to integrate by integration by power, and we can integrate different types of polynomials with this integration. Okay, now we will move on the second part, which is integration by supposition. Okay, so what is integration by supposition? So we have done it. Integration of supposition means, we have a polynomial divided by 2x square plus 5x plus 3 dx. How we can do that? It seems to be very typical to do that, but it is not. It's very typical. We just here we see that if we derivate this thing, so its derivation is the above figure, which is our numerator. So means what is this? So we just assume this 2x square plus 5x plus 3. So when we derivate it with respect to x, what will we have? 4x plus 5. So means the value of du, when we divide, it's going to the right side, so it becomes 4x plus 5 dx. So we just put on u in place of this figure, we just put on du. So how it becomes? This value becomes du, okay, and this value becomes u. So it's simple. It's you know that 1 upon u is the antiderivative of ln u, so it becomes ln u. Let's see. So now just put on the value of u, which is 2x square plus 5x plus c. So it's simple. It's nothing to worry about how we can do the integrate of so much tough polynomials. No, it's so simple. This is the types of supposition. But just do, before going to supposition method, you just see that which term is the derivative of which. If you see that this thing may be the derivatives of this, so you can do that with the supposition. And there is a 50% questions related to the integration by supposition method. Okay, so there's another question, 4x square plus uh, 7x plus 2. So if 4 uh, okay, no, it's 2x. Okay, so 4x plus 7 dx. So how we can do that? So let you just see that this is basically, if we derivate this term, so it becomes u. So let's suppose we just derivate it. So what will we have? We just derivative with respect to x, 4x plus 7. So what is the value u du? Okay, dx just multiply with the right. So we just put on u, or we just put on u du. So it's one. So we just do this integration with the help of power method. 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1. So u 2 upon 2. So simple. You just value the put on 2x square plus 7x plus 2 square upon 2 plus c. This is the integration. So it's so simple. Okay. Now we have done it. Now we will go to the integration by parts. Integration by parts is so simple. Integration by parts depends on the multiplication of two functions. Let's suppose when you find the multiplication of two factors in the derivation. So what will you do? You just do the apply the formula of uv. Okay, you just apply the formula of uv when two functions come on contact in multiplication. Let's x square ex, it's a two function. Let's x sine x, it's two function. So whenever you just get these types of function in the multiplication, so you just apply uv formula in derivation. But when it comes in the integration, so what will you do? Okay, let's suppose x ex dx. So what will you do? So it depends on the basic formula, which is basic formula u dv is equals to uv minus v du. Basic formula of by parts. We just use this formula. We just suppose this is the u, or we just suppose this is the dv. Okay. In multiplication of two term in the derivation, we just suppose we suppose that it's uv, but in this term, in this integration, we will suppose u dv. Okay. So we just suppose u is equals to x, while dv is equals to ex dx. We just apply derivation on left side and we just integrate it on the right side. We just do the help of x, it becomes 1. So what is the value of du? And now we just integrate it. What is the value of exponent? It becomes v exponential on the integration. The same as like the derivation of exponential function is same, so the integration of exponential is same. Okay, so it becomes ex dx. Okay, sorry, ex. Okay, so we just put on the values in this formula. Okay, u dv x ex dv, which is a quotient. uv, what is u? X. What is v? ex. Minus integral, what is v? ex. What is du? Du is a dx. So we can do this. Ex is x minus the integration of ex is the ex plus c. This is the answer. So we just do that with the simple this formula. Okay, another application, but you have to do with your own. Okay, what is, let's suppose x square ex dx. It's simple. X sine x. It's simple. So these all types of we can do that with the help of but this formula. Okay. Now we just move on the integration by partial fraction. Okay. Sometimes we just find that we got different types of integration, especially in the partial fraction. Let's suppose 3x plus 2 divided by x plus 1 whole square x minus 1. So how we can do that? This is the basically means we can do that with the help of partial fraction. Me how we can partial it, how we can partially divide it. Let's suppose first we just solve out this. Okay, we just solve out this. We consider for a while that we have no integration, we have just this term. Okay, so we can divide this by 3x plus 2 x plus 1, okay, plus 3x plus 2 x plus 1 whole square. First it comes x plus 1, then it comes x plus 1 plus 3x plus 2 divided by x minus 1. Okay, so we have divided into these three fractions, so that's why it is called the partially fraction. We have just divided. So what will we have when we just divide? We take the LCM. Okay, we just take the LCM. X plus 1 x plus 1 square x minus 1. Okay, x plus 1 x minus 1 3x plus 2. Okay, we just take the LCM. Okay, sorry. So when this goes to this, so it becomes 3x plus 2 x plus 1 x minus 1. Okay, when this goes to this, so x minus x plus 2 x minus 1. When this goes to this, so 3x plus 2 becomes the x minus x plus 1 whole square. Okay, so we just cancel out, this from this. Okay, so what will we have? So we just have this value. Okay, now what will we get from that? We just get, if we just put on the value of, okay, sorry, we just put, okay, in order to integrate partially, we just consider this value with a, we just put this value with b, okay, with this value with c. Okay, so we can write it this against a, this against b, and this against c. So it makes you helpful and easy. So when a upon x plus 1 x minus 1 b x minus 1 plus c x plus 1 whole square. If we put the values of we just put on the values, we will find a, b, c values. When we just put on the value of a means minus 1, put x minus 1. So what will we get? C minus 1 plus 1. So we help of this, we just cancel out and the whole term becomes 0, whole term becomes 0. So only minus 2b is left while it's minus 3 plus 2. So it becomes minus 1. So minus minus cancel each other. So the value of b becomes 1 over 2. Okay, so with the help of, we just find the value of b. Okay, now move on again. Move to again that if we put here the x value 1, so when we value 1, okay, so this will be cancel a x plus 1 plus 1, 1 minus 1, b 1 minus 1, c 1 plus 1 whole square. So this will cancel out each other. So this becomes 0. So what it will become? 2 its square become 4. So 4c and we just put 1 here. So 5. Okay, upon 4 the value c is become 5 upon 4. And same we when put the value of b and c, okay, value b and c in this. Okay, when we just put on the value of v and c in this with the value of x, so we just find the value of c. What will how will value of a? Okay, let's suppose we just put the value of x is 0. Okay, we just put the value of x 0. So when we just put on the value of 0, so with b and c, 0 plus 1, 0 minus 1, plus what is the value b? 5 upon 4, 0 minus 1. What is the value c? 5 upon 4, it is 1 upon 2, 0 plus 1 whole square. So means it is minus a. So simple as 1, it's minus 1, so multiply by. So it also become minus half, and this is 5 upon 4. So we just put the value of here 0, so it's 2 almost 0, 3x 0, so negligible. Okay, so we just take the value. 4 is the LCM. Okay, so what will you find? 4a minus, and 2 that multiplied by it here, so 8 minus 4a, and it's become plus 3. When we get minus, so minus 3 minus 4a 5. So what is the value of a is? Minus 5 upon 4. Okay, we get all 3 types of values, and when we put it on the when we just put the values 3x plus 2, what is I have a question. This is the question. Okay, this is our question. X minus, okay, so what is the value of a is 5 on 4 x plus 1. Okay, what is the value of b is 1 upon 2 x plus 1 whole square, and what is the value of c? 5 upon 4 x minus 1. Okay, now we just integrate it. So as we just integrate that by dx, so applied on both sides. Okay, so it becomes minus 5 upon 4 become 1 upon x plus 1. Okay, dx 1 upon 2 1 upon x plus 1 whole square dx, and 5 upon 4 1 upon x minus 1 dx. So it's so simple that x plus 1, you can also do that with the supposition method, that x plus 1 becomes ln x. And if you just you suppose the value of u, so du over dx it will become so 1. So du equals to dx, and you just put on values. So what will you have? ln value. So minus 5 upon 4, it's ln x plus 1. 1 upon 2, its value is ln x plus 1 the whole square. 5 upon 4 ln x minus 1 plus c. So this integration by part, this integration by partial fraction, we just divide the polynomials partially into 3 steps, a plus b plus c, and then we solve it, take the values and just put on and just apply integration and find the values. Okay, so it is simple, but it's too much lengthy from this one. So integration by trigonometric ratios. Okay, this is we in this trigonometric ratios we just apply the supposition method again. Means let's suppose cos 3x dx. So you can do that by cos x sine cos the square x dx. You can have to manage how do we can break the values so we can find that. So if you know that what is the value cos x, square x is simply equals to 1 minus sine square x. Okay, so when you want it's put its value and you just put and you just suppose u equals to sine x. So when you derivate it, you know the derivation of sine x is the cos x. So what will you have? Cos x dx. Okay, so this becomes du, and this becomes u 1 minus u square du. So when you apply it, du u square du, so it becomes u, and it becomes u 3 upon 3. So it's simply sine x and sine cube x upon 3. Okay, so this is the integration. Basically, if you in the trigonometric ratios, if you just understand how we can break the values, you just solve it easily. And in the same rule, with the same rule, we can do that in sine square x dx, tan ux dx, sine x sine square x cos square x dx, tan square x sec x dx. So simple. You just put the values and make the supposition. You just put the values. You can break it into tan x square x and tan x. Okay, you just put the value. You take the you suppose the value of u is the you just put the value tan x dot tan x sec x, or you just put the, you can suppose that sec x is u. So it's up to you. It's depend on you management that you how you can manage the one how you can manage to suppose one ratio which becomes the du of the other. Okay, so with the help of this we can do that easily. This is called a trigonometric function. Let's suppose you know that 2 sine x cos x is the sine 2x formula. Okay, so here we can do that. We just apply 4 upon 4 sine square x cos square x dx. So what will happen when we take 1 over 4 and it's sine square x cos square x. So can we write it 2 sine x cos x whole square? Yes. So what it become? It become sine 2x. Sine 2x whole square dx. And you just find it by it has 2x. So it is x. You just 2 divided by 2, which will become 1 over 8, and it becomes a function it's a u square. So what is the integration? Its integration becomes sine cube 2x divided by 3. Okay, 2 plus 1 and plus 1. So means that it's simple. You just in the trigonometric ratios, you just have to focus on the main points, that how we can break the one value so it becomes the du of the other. We just, if you suppose a u, then it make with the x is the du. Okay, if so basically this is the your management. So this is basically the trigonometric ratio integration. So thank you friends. Here today we will discuss the 5 main types on which the integrations depends. Thank you very much. Hopefully we will see you in the next lecture of differential equation, in which we just put on same derivations and integration itself. Thank you very much.